according to Thor Nystrom of Fantasy Life, he writes, the Niners currently have 11 picks, and he says, I've been told they've been looking into the possibility of a flashy move up in round 1 for skill help. San Francisco likes Penn State tight end Tyler Warren. What do you think of the 49ers potentially trading up in round 1 for a tight end?
Well, let me just say, I don't know who this Thor is, and I hope he's doing a good job and has a good life. This is not exactly news. It's more sort of like the stuff that floats around this time of year, right? Well, he's been told. We don't know who told him. He didn't say a source close to the team.
But someone very important, clearly.
Yeah, so we don't know. So, okay, they're impressed by some Penn State tight end. Let me approach it this way, Iggy. If you were running the 49ers draft and you were trading up, would you take a tight end?
Let's look at it this way. One, he looks like a hell of a player. People have compared him to Rob Gronkowski. If you were trading up for Tyler Warren, that would probably mean you were also trading George Kittle. And maybe that's a smart move for the future. Pardon?
They're not going to trade George Kittle.
That would be the only way they would do this.
Iggy, I'm telling you, I'll bet you a bottle of wine on this one. They're not going to trade George Kittle. And I'm going to tell you why. First of all, he's still great. And he's better than this Penn State kid right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The other is, he is, I think, the most popular 49er. I do. And they're going to get rid of the most popular 49er for someone from Penn State. Iggy, I don't see it happening. So I want to say it again. Let's eliminate the possibility that they're going to trade George Kittle. I could be wrong, and you could laugh in my face. But let's eliminate that possibility. If you were running the Niners draft and you were trading up, is it a tight end that you would take? And you're welcome to say that it is.
I would say. It's not what I would do. But
what would you do?
I wouldn't roll it out that it's something the 49ers would do. Last year, when seemed like the last thing they needed in round 1 was a wide receiver. They were in negotiations with Brandon Ayuk for a huge contract, and they still had Debo, and they took a wide receiver. Now they're in negotiations with George Kittle for a huge extension. They haven't given it to him yet. I wonder if this is something they would do, maybe not necessarily to trade George Kittle, but to give themselves more leverage and not let George Kittle name his price.
I think that would be great, but we're going to get into it more a little later. But Iggy, if I were running the draft for them, I would be looking at defense before a tight end.
Yeah, they already signed a tight end. That was their big move in free agency, was signing a tight end. And they have the best tight end in football.
Yeah. So I respect Thor. I guess I never heard of him. So I'm trying
with a name like Thor, how do you not respect him?
It's a wonderful name. It is. It's a great. Let
me make one more argument. Go ahead.
No, I just wish I was Thor Cohn instead of Lowell Cohn. Tell me your argument.
I think Bill Walsh would trade George Kittle.
I wouldn't disagree with that.
Sometimes, when the right time to trade a player is when he's still good and it's a tough decision. That would be this guy. I mean, you want to trade Ayuk now, it's too late. If you want to trade Kittle, it's now. And the opportunity to get like a great tight end prospect to potentially replace him is now. You're in position. He's bigger than Kittle. He's a blocker as well. He's a really good receiver. If you want to set yourself up for the future, it'd be a great move, but it doesn't make you better in any way right now. And I think it would probably piss off a lot of players in the team.
Okay. I'm going to say one other thing for what it's worth. I think there's a good chance Bill Walsh would trade Kittle right now. The people running the team are not Bill Walsh.
That's right. Yeah. They're just McVay, and McVay's disciple is down on the Rams.
Yeah.
PrizePicks is sponsoring the Cohn Zone this year. PrizePicks is the leader in daily fantasy and the best place to win cash while watching sports. And the best part about the app is it's really easy to use. To create a lineup, all you have to do is pick more or less on a few players' stats. I'm a Niners guy. So, when I'm doing PrizePicks, I'm looking, the last couple of years, I'm looking at Deebo Samuel because I know Deebo Samuel better than Deebo Samuel knows Deebo Samuel. So if it's like drops, I'm taking more. Or if it's like punches thrown towards his long snapper on the sideline during the fourth quarter of a game, the 49ers will go on to win. I'm smashing more because I know the 49ers and I'm a PrizePicks guy. Now, maybe they didn't have those exact plays, but they have so many plays that'll make your head spin. And you can play PrizePicks in over 40 states, including California and Texas. Best part about it is the new user offer. PrizePicks will give you $50 when you play your first $5 lineup. So win or lose, you'll get $50 just for playing. That sounds like a win to me. Use promo code Cohn, COHN, to claim your $50 today. Tell them Grant sent you.